Okay, so we're looking today at the three other cadences that we've started in class, the plagal cadence, the deceptive cadence, and the Phrygian half cadence. Now, the plagal cadence is just a 4-to-1. It usually follows a perfect authentic cadence. It's also known as the amen cadence. So when you when you part write this, it's like any uh, fifths uh, progression. You're going to have a common tone, so you're going to retain that common tone like so, and then you will move the other two voices down by step, and then B. Okay, and it's the same thing in minor. So you're going to retain your common tone. In this case, it'll be the C. And then you move the other two voices down by step. In this case, A. Whoop. We'll move that up an octave. And A down to G. And then the F will go simply down to E. So there's the plagal cadence. The deceptive cadence moves 5 to 6. And in major, this is not a problem because we would just do what we would normally do with a up by second progression, move the upper two voices down to the nearest chord tone. This does mean not resolving your leading tone, but that's fine. That's part of the whole deceptive nature of this chord. So move that there. Sorry, that's not quite right. There we are. Down by step. The F is going to go down a third. So it's going to skip down. And then here we have the A going down to the G. And that is resolved nicely. Now, in minor, we have another problem with that because if we move the leading tone down by step, we'll get an augmented second. So we want to try to avoid that. So the E, if you move that down, the E is the leading tone. If you move that down to D flat, you have an augmented second. So what you're going to do here is you're going to end up moving the G and the soprano in this case down to F. And you're going to then move the E up to F. And then you're going to take the C and move that down, have that skip down to the A flat. And you end up with a doubled third in minor to avoid the augmented second. The last one can only occur in minor. It is called the Phrygian half cadence. The Phrygian half cadence is mainly a Baroque invention. You see it at the ends of slow movements in Baroque suites and concerti, like the Brandenburg concertos. And it's a 4-6 to 5 progression. And it's important in the 4-6 to double the fifth of the chord, which is the third above the bass, whichever way you want to look at that. So we have the 4-6 going to 5 here. We're in A minor here. So the soprano we have on A, that's going to go down and become G sharp. And then the D is going to go up to E. It's not going to go to a 5/7 because you can't really cadence on a 5/7. A 5/7 requires completion, so it has to go to a 5, a triad. So put the E in there, and then if we go down here, the A will then go up to the B. And what you get here, if you look carefully, you'll notice one A goes down by step, the other goes up by step. That's what makes it so important to double the fifth on that 4/6. So there's our 3 new types of cadences that we've covered.